and welcome to My Security TV. My name's Chris Cubbage and we're at the Sofitel Hotel in Sydney enjoying CCTV World. I'm joined by Miss Jenny Muldoon, the Head of Security for the Sydney Opera House. Jenny, thanks very much for joining us.
Thanks, Chris. Nice to be here.
Jenny, we interviewed you for the Women in Security series in the Australian Security magazine.
Yes, you did.
Look, thanks very much for that, and your background is most interesting. Maybe just tell us how you got into the security industry.
I started in the police way back in 1984. I had a police career, a very interesting police career for about 13 years, and saw a little advertisement in a newspaper that was after an investigator for Qantas. At the time I was working in the homicide squad, and thought, you know, might be time for a change, and I was fortunate enough to get the job at Qantas. I spent 13 years at Qantas. I must have a 13-year tenure. 13 years at Qantas, and I went through a range of jobs there. Started off as an investigator. Then I went into the corporate security space. When September 11 hit, I was doing corporate security and training. So I had to work on a lot of implementation for the tech and cabin crew at the time. And then I got into the special events side of things, and worked a lot with our CEO and board of directors for risk management and protective security.
And how long have you been with the Sydney Opera House?
I've been there 18 months. Shortly after leaving Qantas, I was approached about the position at the Opera House. They were looking to maybe change the security culture a little bit, perhaps a bit of a softer approach. So yeah, I started there probably with not so much to change the place, but to sort of give a different direction to the security portfolio. Obviously,
security's traditionally been seen as male-dominated, but I think, can you maybe go through the different traits that a woman can bring to a position like the head of security?
I think probably one of the main traits is maybe we show a little bit more empathy, particularly in the security industry. You know, I've worked with a lot of police and security professionals who are very matter of fact. I think probably women bring a little bit more understanding, a little bit more getting to know people a bit better, to find out what
interpersonal skills generally, what
pushes their buttons, what they want to achieve. It's really important, I think, for your staff to trust you, and I think when they know that you've got no other agenda and you're able to explain that to them, then that's...
well, trust is always important.
It's very important, yeah.
And would you recommend the industry as far as a career? Is that how you see the security industry now? Is it offers a longer term career? Very
much so, and I think it's very, very different to security professionals now. It's very much an honoured position now, whereas previously it was a little bit guards on gates. You know, if you're a female in security, you were rough and tough. But I think there's so many avenues that people can go into now. They can go into the emergency planning side of things, where that's often combined in the security departments in a lot of large organisations. There's also business continuity and that type of role, which again links into security. You know, security management positions. I've got 3 ladies working with me at the moment who all have great potential in leadership roles, and I think it's just building the confidence to say that you can thrive in a male-dominated environment. You don't have to act like a male. You just are use your natural leadership qualities.
Well, it's great that the Sydney Opera House has taken the lead. I mean, it hasn't been too hard for us to find women in security, and particularly in senior management roles. And it's just great to be able to highlight them for the security profession. So, Jenny, thanks very much for coming on the show.
My pleasure, Chris.
Appreciate having you.